course, Kurtis Staiti, the brother of Mark Staiti. A lot of respect for Mark Staiti. He's a great fighter who always fought with so much heart. Also trained by Peter Kent. Peter Kent, one of the original trainers of Frankie Georgie as well. He's trained some solid fighters, Pete. A bit understated, perhaps outside Queensland, but make no mistakes. He knows what he's on about. He brings through some quality fighters, Pete.
Yeah, certainly well respected up in Queensland. So anyone coming out of the Matrix gym, you know you're up against it. Just missing one of our judges, Hammer.
Just partaking of a Singer beer out the back or two.
Mark Cook has left the building. He's come running into the front, and I think he might have moved his car around the front. So here we go, 5 3-minute rounds.
Round 1.
Kurtis Staiti obviously with the white trunks.
As I said, folks, if you haven't seen Kurtis Staiti before, keep a close eye on this young man. Just 18 years of age and a huge future ahead of him if he decides to continue into the sport. Tonight, facing one of his biggest challenges to date.
Yeah, 28 fights, Hammer 25 wins. And quite often, Hammer, you'll see the Thai trainers when they come over here, you just wonder what sort of instructions their corner gives them. Are they there to have a bit of fun, or are they there to put on a show, or are they there in a real match? And I think Kiw's taking this one up. I reckon he's been told that this kid standing in front of him is no slouch.
Yeah, I think he can't be disrespected, as in he can't afford to be taken out by an 18-year-old when he's the head trainer at one of the biggest gyms in the state. He's got to make a statement, and he can't let his reputation be challenged. Catch and counter from Kurtis.
And this one's starting a little bit faster than you normally see.
Yes, it is.
The 5 3-minute rounds.
This is more of the pace that I like to see the fight start up at. Just real strategic battle, this one thus far. You can see that Kiw's already sort of having or giving Kurtis a lot of respect at the speed and power in which he's throwing.
I don't think Kiw's got his mouth guard in either, Hammer. Not that that's going to faze him.
Try for the spinning elbow into the round kick. Kurtis is just on for the catch and counter. Beautiful hook round kick from Kurtis. These guys fighting at the 61-kilo weight division. Probably stepping over the ropes at anything around 64, 65.
I'll tell you what, Hammer, Kiw knows he's in for a hard night in the office now. This kid's not going to take a backward step.
He's certainly here to prove something, Kurtis Staiti. Just got that catch and counter on sweetly.
You know, he was so busy with his hands there, and as soon as Kiw threw the kick, he caught it straight away.
Yep.
His reflexes are exceptional.
Yeah, it's just transitioning well from striking to catching. Beautiful work. Beautiful work from King Kurtis out of the blue. There you go.
Yeah, he's got the mouth guard in.
Got the mouth guard in, he just got the lift and the leg shake. It's all happening in centre ring.
I'll tell you what, an impressive first round there. Kurtis Staiti. Great to see Stuart Grant, the owner of Westside Martial Arts here in the court.
Seconds out.
Mouth guard goes in, Johnny, this time for sure.
That was in last time too. We saw it being pulled out at the end of the round. But
This is just an ultra slimline one.
It is. But I'll tell you what, impressed with Kurtis Staiti. First time we've seen him down here in Melbourne.
Lightning fast reflexes, Kurtis Staiti in the first round. Will he exhibit more of the same in the second? Fast hand transition into the knee. Works the clinch beautifully. Kiw answers with a big body kick. Gets pinged with the 1-2 from Kurtis. What a pace, what a cracking pace we're going at already in the second round. Kurtis Staiti throwing down.
I'll tell you what, the hands of Kurtis Staiti have got Kiw worried at the moment. He's landed a few.
Just catching him with that hook as well. As soon as he comes forward, he just steps out to his left a little and throws a left hook, Kurtis. And he's catching Kiw nicely over the right hand.
And I bet you we'll see now, Kiw's really worried by the hands of Kurtis. Kiw's going to start unloading with the elbows when he gets in close. Nice uppercut from Kurtis.
Again, this is a good example of Kurtis not wanting to go into the clinch. So he's throwing and stepping back, He's holding range, he's keeping range. And now for any aspiring fighters at home, I'll say this to you. Just because you're fighting Thai boxing doesn't mean you've got to walk forward like Robocop and, grab around the neck and knee. There's dimension to the game. And Kurtis Staiti is showing us just that now.
I'll tell you what, Kiw Eikkasit.
Right hand from Kurtis Staiti. Again with the right and the left round kick and the right round kick.
Kiw's just fighting on instinct at the moment. Hammer, his hands are down.
Oh, he's out cold. He's out cold. The king, Kurtis Staiti, the young gun, has put the lights out on his opponent.
Kiw Eikkasit was wobbled and Kurtis just stood back and at range planted one, and Kiw was out before he hit the ground, Hammer. And an impressive performance from this young kid, the first knockout.
I told you, Johnny, I told you it was something special, and he certainly delivered here on Rebellion.
Absolutely unbelievable. The king, Kurtis Staiti, 29 fights, 26 wins, and he's guaranteed himself another place on the Rebellion card in 2015. Remember, the question's going to be, who down here at 61 kilos can he take it up to?
Not too many around that weight. He may have to venture up a couple of kilos, and he's 18, so he'll probably pop up a couple of kilos anyway. Give him a year or so.
You've got to remember his brother Mark Staiti was scheduled to fight on the Rebellion Muay Thai 8-man eliminator 18 months or so ago, and then I think he popped his knee or did his knee again, Mark, so unfortunately couldn't make it. So what better way to send your younger brother down to represent the Staiti family.
Fantastic work, and a real talent, Kurtis. This kid can do whatever he wants if he keeps that in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 minute and 37 seconds of round number 2, your referee has put a stop to this bout, declaring your winner by knockout at 18 years of age, Kurtis Staiti.
Impressive, Hammer. This kid has got a massive future ahead of him. As you said, not well known outside of Queensland, but he's put himself on the map right now.
He certainly has. He's made a statement.